Hello everybody and welcome back to Manifested Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifested Guy. That is my Twitter, TikTok, podcast, and Instagram. All the links are down below, and my affirmations list and audio rampage emails down below. And today we're going to be talking about thinking and living from the end. Living from the end is a mental thing. I keep seeing all over social media people who are practicing LOA and they're like living in the end, and they'll be like, oh well, I went and quit my job, or I went and rented out a marriage hall and put like a $6,000 deposit, and I did this because I'm trying to live from the end. And y'all just put yourself in these bad situations because you were trying to force. I see a lot of people trying to force, claiming they're doing it from the end. If you feel the urge to go and touch 3D in any way, shape, or form, go and manipulate it, all in the name for living in the end, you are not living in the end. Why are you going and messing around with a 3D that is not what you want? If you were living in the end and knew your worth and value, because if you were in the end, your self-concept would be on point. If you knew your worth and value, you wouldn't play with anything that was denying you. You would deny a reality that was denying you. You going and doing all these actions that's, if you're honest with yourself, stem from desperation, is not living in the end. If it has to do with 3D, it's not living in the end. If it's you going out of your way, it's not living in the end. Living in the end is the ability to not care about 3D when it's not showing you what you want because you're not affirming it. Your worth and value does not come from it, and you know that what you desire is your one and only reality. So you're only entertaining realities that reflect what you desire. In your mind, there just isn't, oh, my reality isn't reflecting what I want, because that is not living in the end. Living in the end and thinking from the end, or whatever you want to call it, literally means you see your desires as the only possible plausible outcome. There isn't a reality where you don't get what you want, and there isn't a reality where things aren't moving that way now. There is no separation between what you desire, you doing techniques, and you having it. It's not a process. You're not delaying it. You're not going in 3D. A lot of you guys think from not having what you want and trying to get it. Everything you do is rooted in, I still need this thing. I still need this person. How do I get this person to do this? How do I get this thing to do this? I want this. This is exactly why I made a self-concept transformation program, because this is one of the key lessons in there, linked below. Creating and sticking to the new identity. I sent out an email to workshop members that are subscribed to the emails. And this one girl had a success story. She recently sent it in to me. She basically healed her grandma's heart. Her grandmother's heart had fluid in it. They weren't thinking she was going to make it. She had purchased mad programs, audio bundles, 30-day boot camp, everything, right? But she was like, it wasn't until I was in a situation that was so important that I did everything you said word for word. Because we say live from the end, stop messing with 3D, change your mindset, change your self-concept, regulate your nervous system, and you guys don't do that. And then like, well, I'm manifesting. You watching this video is not manifesting. You going and doing your technique and then complaining all day that you don't have what you want is not manifesting the outcome that you want. I say the same things in every single video. You could buy all the programs in the world. You could do all the coaching in the world. You could go to all the seminars in the world. You could watch every single YouTube channel video on it, and you still will not get results because you are not living in the end. I tell you guys, it's very simple. Manifestation is identity selection. It has nothing to do with 3D. I want you to read every single Neville book and underline how many times he says self and I. How many times do I say self? Next time you're at a party, you want to play a drunk game, watch one of my YouTube videos and take a shot every time I say self-concept, and you will be blacked out. I never say, go do this, guys. Go out in 3D and do this. Oh, you want to live in the end? Go buy this. Like, that's what the 3D coaches do. Dating coaches that don't know about love assumption, they'll say, wear this color. Do your hair like this. Don't talk like this. Don't say this word. Don't order this type of drink. People are listening and they're still not getting results because they're not living in the end of what they actually want. Stop living in the end of 3D. Stop living in 3D. I wouldn't have to do that if I was already fulfilled within myself of having a partner or whatever you want, having a provider, like whatever people are trying to get. Living in the end is not doing that. It's not wearing this color shirt. It's not talking like this. It's not saying I do this for work, or not talking about what I do for work, or whatever. It's literally me knowing I'm the prize, know I'm good enough, knowing I deserve princess treatment. That's it. And having an identity and having the assumptions that say, oh, every single person in the world wants to give it to me. And then from that identity, in whatever ways I want to implement it, if I want to listen to the new princess treatment audios, boom, listen to the princess treatment rampage all day. From there, my outer world will reflect, because I have changed my internal world, because I now operate mentally from the person who receives this treatment. I don't partake in behaviors that reinforce that I'm not receiving princess treatment or not receiving what I want. I no longer chase, I no longer beg, I no longer double text, triple text, I no longer complain about the world or men or women or anybody. Any story that I tell supports what I want to experience. That's what living in the end is. And living in the end requires presence. It requires you being here. A lot of y'all don't live in the end because you're focused on the past. You're letting your past outcomes dictate your future results, which they have no correlation. No two moments in time are correlated. Or you are right now not believing in yourself so much that anytime you perceive the future, because again, you're separating, it is unfavorable because you, present moment, are not living in the end. So why would you think of the future and anything having to do with your desire and it be favorable if right now you cannot perceive anything favorable? This is why we regulate. I know that a lot of people struggle with regulation, and this is why I talk about nervous system regulation all the time. It will help you live in the end. You're going to stop being emotionally attached to the old story, which is another reason why people have trouble living in the end. You're going to become present, which is another reason why people have trouble living and thinking in the end, because they're not even present. And you're going to stop being triggered. You're going to stop reacting to every single thing around you, because if you're living in the end, whatever is not reflecting that, as I said, will not bother you. I already have a video talking about NSR techniques such as meditation, such as deep breathing, EFT tapping. I know a lot of people have trouble with regulation, which is why today I decided to partner with Aura. Aura is doing a 30-day mindfulness challenge, and we would like for you guys to join for free. Aura gave me a special link for the first 500 people that sign up, and that link will also get you 25% off when it's over. Make sure y'all sign up. Aura is basically a Spotify for your mind. It has everything you can think of as far as regulation. They have breath work, they have meditations, ASMR, music. It is used by over 7 million people. It is highly personalized. It is all in one. It's not just coaching. It's not just meditations. It's not just videos. It's everything in one. I love the meditations on there, and I love that you can tell them specifically what you need, what emotions you're feeling, whether it's anger, excitement, and you're able to transmute that into a meditation, into a breathwork session, into an ASMR. There are hundreds of therapists, coaches, etc., so you can find who works for you, and there'll be more information in the description. And remember, they're giving it to you away for free. Here's my special link, and I'll have my link in the description as well and in the comment section. So thank you, Aura, for sponsoring today's video. I've found that people are struggling a lot with that because they're not regulated. Their body is fighting the new thoughts. Their body is fighting the new story. A state is when your thoughts and feelings match. So feelings not meaning emotions, not meaning happy, sad, angry, but internal agreement, meaning I'm not resisting this story, this new story that I'm telling. And when you're not resisting the new story that you're telling, then you're able to live in the end because you're not emotionally attached to the past story. So please, 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 like I said, I have a video on NSR and the benefits and why you should do it and step by step, and I have an NSR program in the workshop link below. Please, at least twice a day, be regulating your nervous system regularly so you can reprogram your body out of the same energetic response that it gives to your specific desires, which for most of you guys is resistance, is fearfulness, is anxiety, is doubt. The girl that I was talking about that was able to manifest her grandmother's heart to heal itself had to live in the end, right? Because as she said, yeah, she was listening to all these programs, watching all these videos, doing all this stuff, but she was not applying verbatim what I'm saying. This is how I teach identity selection, right? Close your eyes. Just stop talking, stop thinking, just close your eyes. Imagining yourself with everything, with the specific person, with the money, with the career success, with the friends, with the amazing family relationships, with the travel, with the good health, with the good appearance, with the clear skin, with the regulated hormones, whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want. How do you feel and think about yourself in this reality? First tier, your foundation. How do you feel and think about yourself? How do you feel and think about your manifestation abilities? You feel confident, you feel loved, you feel chosen, you feel worthy, you feel valued, you feel wealthy in abundance, in health, in prosperity, in friendships, in success. You think of yourself as just this ultimate manifestation magnet, as someone who has it going on. You think of yourself as a success generator. You have everything in all areas of your life. You have the person, you feel like a wife, a husband, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a fiance, whatever you want to be. You feel rich. You think of yourself as this rich, wealthy, amazing, free, financially free, mentally free, physically free. You're just, everything has lined up for you perfectly. Boom, right? So thinking of yourself as this person, that feels amazing, doesn't it? Like, that just feels like, yes, like, this is me. That is living in the end. Did you have to go manipulate anything outside of you? Did you have to move outside of your body to do that? To emulate those feelings, to even have those thoughts? Forget feelings, forget anything. Even just have those thoughts. Did you have to go and touch anything? Did you have to buy anything? Did you have to drive anywhere? Did you have to walk anywhere? Did you have to have a conversation with a specific person? No. That is thinking from the end. That is living in the end. If you can start doing that regularly, you will be regularly living in the end, to the point where you cannot deny that reality anymore, because you've just felt it, tasted, smelt it so much. It has to be. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a reality you're physically experiencing and a reality that you're conjuring up with thought alone, that is invoking so much emotion. As long as you're telling yourself, this is my real experience, imagine or not, your subconscious mind will replicate it over and over, because your subconscious mind's job is to give you reasons to keep thinking the way that you're thinking. So if you keep thinking from the end, you will be given reasons to keep thinking from the end. And you also have to be consistent and disciplined. This thing where y'all go to the end and you make it conditional. Oh my God, SP isn't coming to me from the end. I guess I can't live in the end anymore. Live in the end because it feels better than not living in the end. So live in the end. And that's how you live in the end. Completely mental. That's all. And that's it. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.